cases here are alleged and for entertainment purposes only.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. I am here
Hello.
with my expert witness, along with the number one world's best defense and prosecuting attorney.
Hey,
Oh
people.
my God, we have the best prosecuting and defending attorney on both ends. They all belong to the notary's court. And the messiest bailiff in all the land. And the messiest bailiff in all the land is my bailiff.
I
Here
think
for
the
All
bailiff
Rise
walking somewhere.
Messy Night Court. We want to welcome you in. If this is your first time to Messy Night Court, we want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video, okay? If you've been here before, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as well. Y'all already know how we do. And if y'all don't know what I like to be called, I like to be called your courtship. So make sure you address me as your courtship. I think anybody oh girl, I smacked myself in the mouth. Ooh, too much wine. Uh, I think anybody who refers to me as anything other than your courtship should be fine. Maybe no, if they're going too far. I guess I'll make an exception since you guys don't know. You know, I guess I'll make an exception. With that being said, let me go ahead and do roll and see who's in the court because once we finish doing roll, the fines are going to start to roll. So with that being said, good evening to our good sis Barb Meets World. Make sure you are subscribed and following her page as well. Okay. Hey Scorpion 15, how are you? Hey Lord Karma, how are you? How are you? Hey Louisiana Chick, how are you, my love? Hey Chrislyn, how are you? Hey Cheryl, my favorite librarian, Cayenne Pepper Lord Karma. Don't be sleepy up in the court, okay? Hey, Miss Major, how are you, girl? I'm gonna take your judgeship as well, girl, because you know I could be your courtship, or I could be your judge. Girl's about to make me a whole little bounce song about it, but we ain't gonna go there. Hey, naturally, mama, girl, how are you? I'm early this time, no fines, girl. I'm so glad you here, naturally, ma. You ain't got no fines, my love. And come on, love, come on. Hey, DT, my love, how are you? Hello, your courtship celebrating my birthday week. And we are putting Betty Boy Kruger on trial. Yes, I need everybody drop your streamers, drop a cake, drop some
Yes,
champagne,
happy birthday,
drop your
DT.
liquor glass. Baby, drop it for DT, who has been a long time member of the channel, and we appreciate it as well. Oh my God, Lord, I forgot to add Cutie. Chosen somebody
No,
else.
it's I'm doing something. Oh, my bad. My bad. You talking about that at the bottom?
Yeah, I thought I had forgot to add you. Did you drop down?
No, I'm right there. No, I'm actually trying to fix my camera and go back to my
Um,
computer because my camera. I thought everybody was lagging. And I think it's my camera. So I'm just trying to get my camera to work on my computer instead of
gotcha,
Your
gotcha. But
lordship,
I
your
need
lordship,
everybody. What?
your lordship. I love it.
your lordship.
What is
You
me?
grow girl birthday. Your virtual niece
Oh,
birthday
my
was
virtual niece,
yesterday
you
as
go,
well.
girl. Everybody
Yeah.
drop some cakes in the chat, some champagne bottles, some sparklers, all of that for my virtual niece, you grow girl, as well. So we dropping all the birthday emojis for you, grow girl and DT, because we want to make sure that we acknowledge everybody who birthday, especially when they are longtime supporters of the channel as well. And if you have a birthday coming up, girl, let us know so the court can recognize you, girl. You might get 50% off of your fines for the night. And with that being said, hey Cleopatra Pender, my boo, how are you doing? Hey Cora McMorris, how are you? Hey Melissa Higg, how are you? Juror number 362436 here for duty, and I appreciate it, girl. With your juror duty number on deck. Hey Princess, how are you? I got 2 channels on my way home, girl. That's right. You string from all the channels, okay? Amen. Hallelujah. Hey, Logan Curves, how are you? Hey, Sheila Wright, how are you? Your courtship, girl. What we ohing about, girl? Because the gavel is in the building. It will be finding tonight. And we are also streaming on Ranting's channel and Cutie's channel as well. So I need my mods, if I have mods in the chat, to drop their links because the likes need to match. The mat needs to match on all 3 channels. So I need y'all to click the link and like. You ain't gonna miss now 1 second because it's all the same across all 3 channels. So I need y'all to hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. I need y'all to hit the like on everybody's channel. Hey Terry T baby, how are you? Hey Life of the Shanta, how are you? Hey Simply Elegant One, my sis, how are you? Hey Shay P, my love, how are you? Hey Just Simply, y'all need to check out my girl Shay P baby. She got that hair. She got that hair. Y'all like bumble? Y'all like that? Y'all like them bundles? You know, a little Siberian husky hair. No, I'm just playing. Not Siberian husky, but you know, y'all like that Peruvian. You know, all of that. Y'all hit up my girl Shay P, okay? We are also streaming on Thick Girls channel as well.
No background, sorry, y'all.
Okay, we share the views around here. Let me see where I left off. I'm so sorry, y'all. I had to type up now message. Let me go back up. Hey, Just Simply, my love. How are you once again? Lord Karma. You saying happy B-Day. That's good. Hey, Naturally More, how are you? Hey, Chef Don Don, that's my good brother, y'all. If y'all not subscribed to Chef Don Don, make sure y'all subscribe, okay, baby? Because he going to give y'all all the tea, especially when it comes down to that Jaguar and that Bishop Limo. Somebody, one of my mods, I know I have mods in here. Can y'all please drop Chef Don Don's link in the chat as well? My good cousin Ransom Ricardo. I need everybody on the panel links drop, period. Hey, Lord Karma once again. Life of the Shanta. Everybody saying, hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday. See, that's what I like. I like the audience participation on this happy birthday, okay? We just know that we don't have Cash App overseas, so only PayPal. And yes, happy birthday to you, go girl. You go girl. Okay, baby, drop your PayPal in there, DT. Drop your PayPal in there. Somebody might bless you with a little birthday gift. Hey, Melissa Haig, how are you? Hey, Black Diamond, the mother of the channel. How are you, my love? I appreciate you so much. I'm so glad to see you here at Night Court early, girl. Early, mother. Because I hate to have to find the mothers. So I'm glad all the mothers in here earlier. Hey, Marsha, how are you? Hey, Brittany, girl, I'm gonna need you on deck because we trying Menthol Marl and Garbage Pail Betty, girl. Just Brittany, for the judge's sake, girl. I need a little take me to the king.
Or solo.
I need a little at the cross where I first saw the light. I need something, Brittany. Drop a little hymn in the chat for me, Brittany. You know I'll be looking for you for the hymns. I'll be looking for you I'll be looking for you, girl. Yeah, girl, I'm a promote. I'm a promote, girl. I'm a promote.
Thank you, Bob.
Shady Show. Y'all make sure y'all hit up everybody. And also, it's in the chat, but it's also in the description box. So if you have any concerns about anybody, making sure you're subscribed to anybody on the panel, the link for their channels is also in the description box as well. Ralph is present, your lordship. Tell Ralph we already finding him because I don't know. Oh, hey. Hold up. Hey, Kenny. Hey. Hey, Kenny. Yeah, no, when Kenny come on, I gotta put on my other voice. Hey,
But
Kenny.
no, but your lordship, after you give your pretty voice, can you let him know he's wrong for having us worried about him all this time?
Oh, girl, we gonna do that. We gonna do that a little bit later. I'm gonna just say hey. But we divorced because you owe me. You owe me alimony, and I'm the judge, so I'm awarding it. $3 trillion a month awarded to Judge Nola Reed and alimony. And 99 cents. Okay.
Sorry, y'all.
That's a Black Diamond. That's Kenny again. That's Barb. Thank you, girl. You got me. You got me on the hymns. Thank you. Y'all, listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all have not seen it yet, I gotta keep my brother comment on here, because if y'all have not seen it yet and y'all have not been subscribed to Chef Don Don yet, when you get subscribed, he give awesome content, right?
Awesome
Content. But I need y'all to go check out the best reality TV awards. I need y'all to go check it out, baby. We need y'all to watch the after show and the
pre-show, the after show, the show.
He following you. He doing the Jaguar story
and the show. He was showing clavicle. I was showing cleavage. Clavicle and cleave. You don't get no better than that. Okay.
You say he's doing the Jaguar, right? He's following the Jaguar. Because
he is following the Jaguar.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I got to get into as Jaguar turns. The days of our Jaguar or my Jagalins. We got to get into because that is a soap opera in itself. Because
it's too much.
It's too much.
Baby, if you into the Jaguar,
after the
Bishop Lamar
of it all.
I felt like I was being evicted. She got evicted and she couldn't find her purse. I felt like I was.
I got on my robe. Down on my luck.
No, I really felt that. I wanted to go dig. I was like, "Where's my pocketbook? Where is it?"
If you want the Jaguar of it all, if you want the Bishop of it all,
I know they set me up. They buried my.
Where's my car?
They buried
the live that got me. You saw that live when she was looking for a
coat. I told them don't touch my personal property. I not to touch my personal property. When she interviewed that lady on the street with the dog, though, talking about you like living here at such and such, I was like, don't touch my I told them, Ma, you just ate. Don't say you hungry. You're wasting food. Okay? Sam, go look for. Just go look for it. I'm on here with Legacy. I'm looking.
I keep trying to tell y'all there's only one Mace Monroe, baby. There is only one Mace Monroe. And she's a time within herself.
How are you? So I'm just saying, if y'all want one of my minds, drop Chef Don Don's link in the chat.
Like
my good brother, I am so grateful that he not only asked us to participate in the awards, but for me to be on the committee of the awards and deciding categories and people who come up. Like, I am so honored that he chose to me to be a part of his vision, So I definitely want to give him a shout out for that. He is absolutely amazing. He is absolutely amazing to work with. Stay tuned to what we got going on, because some of y'all, I'm gonna just drop a little tea and he gonna be mad at me for dropping it. But I'm gonna deal with it afterwards, because some of y'all may be able to get a PhD in reality TV, but you ain't heard that from me, okay? But you ain't heard that from me. But stay tuned, because you gotta be logged in. You gotta be logged in, and you gotta be signed up for the website if you want to prove you have what it takes to get a PhD in reality TV. But shout out to Chef Don Don, because I swear to God, like.
See, now I'm gonna be all night.
And then we're gonna get to the court case, and this is something that I never shared with Chef, and we literally talk every day.
Excuse me.
When I was sick and I was going through, like, he literally was just like, "Hey, Nola, you good?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and like he never really shared what he was going through and things like that. And then I finally understood the magnitude of what he was going through, and I'm like, "Damn, he doing videos every day." And like, damn, he got all of this going on and he's still doing videos every day. And it just gave me so much motivation and encouragement to keep going. So when I tell y'all, it's a lot of days I talk to him before he go on live and give y'all everything that he got to give y'all. He not feeling good. He hurting. We telling him don't even go live. Like, go get you some rest. The people can wait. They can do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna be here when you come back. And he like, no, I owe it to the people. So if you follow Chef Don Don, if you don't follow him, go follow him because he's going to give you dedication every time.
Yep.
Absolutely. Every time he's going to give you the best of the content that he can give you, whether he's feeling bad, whether he's not feeling bad, whether he's feeling good. So y'all go support, go subscribe, go sign up for the best beat the website. I'm a little intoxicated. So
oh, we can tell a little bit, but that's okay. Let me take She just got up alive. She just got up alive. Her and Barb. If y'all
I just got off another live as well. But I ain't got to prosecute.
Now y'all done started. I'm gonna be up all night watching because I gotta watch the Jaguar. Like as she's her, I see her. We see each other when she and she smokes that cigarette and she says, well, back in the day when I was touring with Jay-Z, back in the day.
Here's the thing.
I just wanted to go ahead and say that along with everybody who up there, like Mace is my sister. When I told her, I just told Mace I had an idea of doing a course show. Mace like, what's your address? And I was like, oh, this is my address. Why? She was like, oh, girl, I got something coming for you. And the next thing I know, a gavel, you know what I'm saying, came in the mail. So I appreciate everybody who is up here. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my core group of my YouTube family. Mine is my brother Sodell. Mine is House of Princess.
And mine is Barbie. And
mine is my sister who I started this whole YouTube journey with, Bob Meets World. Like at the end of the day, it's never mine is her. Like she's not even on the court, but I got her cash app rolling through if anybody want to donate.
That's the girl.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the way it is. That's my
that's my dog.
Tomorrow, and my sister gonna still be my sister. So I know that ain't what y'all came here for. Y'all came here to be messy.
Well, look, here's the thing. At least our courtship is a little tipsy. She might not find y'all so much. So y'all better be
we gotta make up. We gotta make up because you and the prosecute. Well, the week before that, the prosecute the attorney was sick, and then last week I got called into work, and then the day we were supposed to go, my whole face was swollen. So, girl, we got 2 weeks of fines to make up. Don't let
Jesus. All right, I ready. Well, at the bailiff is ready. When the bailiff is ready.
We gonna put Jaguar on the docket next week. I think Jaguar.
So if we do that, Mace cannot be a prosecutor or a defendant. She has to come as the Jag. And we need to.
I want to say something to my husband.
Oh shit.
Or my husband.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. I know you're over there with Dirty Nikki. I know you're over there with her. But I'm having the time of my life. I checked out the house, right? It's beautiful. The foyer. Like she is just, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so captivating. I'm like, she's riveting. She's an actress. She's a thespian. She is the Jaguar. You have to just be into her. You have to feel her. Like she's in the moment.
Girl, Jaguar don't do Jaguar like you do Jaguar, baby. Don't give yourself that pat on the back, baby.
It's Philly.
Let's go ahead with the first trial of the night.
Oh Lord, Cheryl, you about to
baby? We have. Can you take that that thing down just a little bit? We have the Betti, the Betti Kruger. The lady stopped staring at me like that because ain't nobody scared of you. The messiest mother. We want Wanda back. Being a fame hog. the petty Betti Krueger of it all.
Don't forget half-baked baby.
Oh, I'm sorry, half-baked, garbage-filled kid, Betti. Stop looking at us like that. As we not stormy.
And with that being said, prosecuting attorney, are you ready?
Yes, but I'm going to have to invoke some co-counsel from the bailiff because I'm not too familiar with Betti. We know that she's a Wanda Jr. and that she's being charged with being an overbearing mother. She is in her daughter's business too much and being too active and involved on social media. But I'm going to have to invoke my right for co-counsel. I'm going to need Thick Girl to step up and defend this case.
No, prosecute this case.
Prosecute this case because I'm not too familiar with Betti, and I don't want to accuse her of something she ain't doing. I will. Now
She might put some charges that shouldn't be there on her.
Hold up. The judge has to recognize the comment.
Saki.
Craig, my dear love, my dear sweet, my dear heart. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, who the fuck you supposed to be.
what I did?
Talking about somebody need a man when two of the people sitting up here are married. And furthermore, I might not have a man as far as the relationship, but I got a dick I can call. It's gonna be at my beck and call whenever the fuck I decide I want to sit on that face or sit on that dick.
Period.
And that's just what it is. So as far as you calling anybody ugly or corny, baby, if you don't like it, keep it moving, keep it going. But what you're not going to do is try me or any of the ladies on this panel who put in our time and effort to come in and entertain. If you are not entertained, my love, I suggest you keep it scrolling and keep it moving because this is the bitch you don't want to fucking play with. On no level, on no time.
Craig Corny McLean. Did I say Craig Corny McLean, or do I need my glasses?
You said it right.
This not the one you want to not because what we will do is fuck you up virtually and in person. Don't play with me.
Who's she talking to?
Some dude some little Craig.
And then when people call people, they say
so
ugly,
Craig,
but you not show a picture.
What you are.
But people be so ugly, but they won't show their picture because they know what they look like.
I'm been more worried, like you said.
And I love her. I enjoy hurting people's feelings. So please show me your picture, Craig, so I can hurt your feelings. Because I'll hurt your feelings.
What you are is a lame, and you are also a has-been. You're also what's known as a keyboard thug. You play behind a keyboard but won't show your face. I willingly get up here and show my face along with the rest of the ladies on this panel. We willingly get up here and bare our souls as far as trying to.
In face we show, because face, darling. Face, darling.
And if you can't accept it and you can't receive it, then that's on you, my love. But everybody up here gets up here and they do.
What I'm going
to need you to do is get your own goddamn channel if you don't feel yourself entertained. But keep it moving and keep it pushing, because what you will do is get thoroughly cussed out on this channel. And
I need for him to show a picture. That's all I need. I need for him to show a picture. Show me how you look.
That's never gonna
happen. I can hurt your feelings. Show me how you look.
You're gonna be on the docket. You on the docket tonight. You first on the docket.
No, but it's always somebody ugly hiding behind a letter. Hiding behind a letter. A letter thumbnail won't show that face. Show that face.
Get up here every week and provide thorough entertainment for you. Fuck you, Craig. And I said what I said, and I mean what I said. And you not even worth the fine. Get your ass on. Block that ass. Block that ass.
He sound like a ninja that'll get fired on his day off. He sound like a ninja that'll get fired on his day off. That's what he sounds like.
How are you?
Our sis Marissa said that must be Martell or something.
It might be him, but I don't go.
We don't care. It's all good.
How are you? How are you?
Oh gosh. So we gotta bring the energy back, y'all. We all know we not ugly, and even if
can you let Cutie go first so I can make it? to my computer because my phone about to die.
No, actually, what I was gonna say is, what side is the expert witness on? Because if expert witness is on the prosecuting side, she may be able to help.
Prosecution.
Okay. You on the
Let me
prosecution?
hear my girl Janae. My girl Brittany. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children.
Oh my God. I'm saying, ooh, don't say shit if your thumbnail's a letter. And not your face like
If you're not gonna show
Thank you, Saki. Thank you,
don't
Saki.
don't
I
say
love you so
nothing.
much. One of my moms, I need y'all to get Saki Speak Easy link and drop it in the chat as well so everybody can go follow my girl Saki Speaks. Let me tell y'all something about Saki. Saki encouraged me when I first started. Like, it was me, her, and my girl Evangeline, who was doing Over the Road. Evelyn, I'm sorry, not Evangeline. Evelyn, who was doing Over the Road.
On the road, baby. On the road.
She was on the road in her truck, and we would be like literally following her throughout her day. And Saki like really encouraged me and poured out to me. If you are not hooked up with Saki, you're not subscribed to Saki, I need y'all to go subscribe to her. She does daily affirmations. She does show reviews as well. But that's my good sis. Like, I literally got like her, and then when she say it, like, Saki has the voice where she will tell you off in the calmest ways. Like, you don't even realize you
know you being put in your place. You like,
know what I'm saying? Like, you put in your place, but you put in your place.
45-ish.
She's very respectful with it. So let's do that.
Yes, Saki. Love you, Saki.
Hey, Louisiana chick, my cousin once again. Just the bailiff prosperity. Where you stay trying to take prosperity break. Like y'all be so lame coming here with that ish cause see we don't bother nobody. 2x4 activated. Thank you, Chef, for that 2x4 energy. I'm here for it.
You already know.
Oh, I found something out. You wasn't on the
That
phone.
must be Martell or someone. Girl, he mad because I called that jailhouse and they said that his ass was down there. That's what he mad about.
Cousin Nova.
That's what he mad about because I spelled that name. When I called, because people was trying to come for me when I made that video, and I'm just letting y'all know when I called, they said where they was.
You was there. You was there.
Who you looking for? I said, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I lied to them people. I did. The judge lied. I said I heard my cousin got into it with his baby mama, and I'm trying to see if he there. Because they told us he got picked up. They said, what's your cousin's name? I said, Martell Holt. That lady said, spell it. I say M as in Mary, A as in Alpha, R as in Romeo, T as in Tango, E as in Echo, L as in Lima, L as in Lima. Space, H as in Hotel, O as in October, T as in Tango, E as in Echo, L as in Lima. She said, Martell Holt. I said, yeah. She said, yeah, he here. I said, all right, girl, we're gonna be on our way. Then I
nobody came, nobody.
Baby, I told the people I'm Darion's sister. I told the people I'm Darion's big sister.
Was like, didn't you just call? They was like,
wait, Prosperity, what'd you say?
She said she told people she was Arion's sister.
Thank you, Black Diamond. They had done left out because they was
She was Coleslaw sister. So she was what? But mashed potatoes? What was she? Mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese. What was? Never mind.
And let me just say this. Let me apologize to my normal subscribers because y'all know I don't even get ignorant like that. And I really
get that stuff. That's weird.
That's Saki's link.
Thank you. Hit that link, y'all, for Saki, please.
Girl, Saki, you know I was calling you like, girl, when we gonna get some of them FS birth controls? I need a little more to get me through my day because I be trying to cuss people out. See, I ain't been having none, Saki. That's why I just cuss them people out on this live.
Welcome, Saki.
Yes,
not the phonetic alphabet. Yes, girl. Oh, look. Walks into court. 30K to pay my fines.
No.
I ain't even cut no fines off yet, Shady, because
somebody needs to call
on YouTube. Our brother Shady, y'all see the name right to the Mason Shady Show. Y'all see the name. The name is in the description box. go subscribe to it.
I
Somebody
miss
drop
somebody
it
trying to
in.
subscribe. They got the best show, one of the best shows on YouTube for real. If only what make them bomb is it's a male and a female, so the dynamic is always, even though Mace is, I feel like Mace got all the doggone testosterone from.
He be not
Max don't give a dang so,
at all. And with that being no, it's not another chat. They probably made that one comment and left.
Oh yeah, that's it.
But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead with our first case, and that is the case of Betti Kruger. She is accused of being a fame whore, not considering her daughter's feelings when it comes to things. Prejudging one Melody Holt prior to meeting her, even though she tried to say that when she met Melody, she didn't accept her energy. While she had previous Facebook post that has now come to light prior to her actually meeting Melody Cherie, Nay Holt. And with that being said, she is who is on trial. Prosecution, are you ready for your opening statement?
Yes, go.
Oh, you gonna do a bailiff? Okay, my bad. Oh snap, she stopped there.
Bailiff? What a bailiff? Somebody.
The bailiff keeps dropping. The bailiff is on.
Go ahead. You
can let Ranting go because we're here to prosecute Betti for being an overbearing mother and being loose down to the Instagram and being second coming of Miss Wanda. She is Miss Wanda Jr., y'all. And I'm going to give it to my expert witness to take it on because she has the facts of this case. Expert witness, take it away.
We are here for one Betti with an I. I don't even know a woman who's ever been, had the name Betti with an I. Do y'all know a Betti with an I? Because I only know Betti with a Y. That's Betty. Not even Betti Rubble was Betti with an I. She was Betti with a Y. But we are here for Betti with an I, okay? Now, she said, Betti with an I, that when she met one Melody S. Rogers, Holt, because Rogers is that maiden name, okay? Because we only address that one. We don't know that other name. She didn't like her energy. She said something was off about her energy, but that had been the only time they had actually had, any interaction. She was, this is Betti with an I. And if you let other YouTubers say it, and down to the Twitter, they say she looked like Respucia. How you doing? Yes, that's what they said, okay? That is Betti with an I. Okay, y'all see she got the starter locks kit. She ain't really got them like long like that. It's the starter locks. At any point, she could just have somebody come unlock them things, and she could just be wearing, unnatural like me. I mean, not like me because I feel like I got more hair than her. But if she used her daughter's product, she'd get it together. So Betti with an I went on social media. Well, she was in one of them Facebook groups and said that Mel has been moving sideways for a moment with Stormy. She never wanted Stormy on the show from the beginning. Huntsville is a small town and people run in the same circle, so be careful who you run your mouth to. She was talking about one Melody S. Rogers. She says she's not insinuating anything. I don't write in riddles. I'm stating it clearly. It's always the same ones who jump on here like Cat to save a garden tool. She was calling that lady a 304 or a 403 or an HOE, okay? One of the oldest professions in the world, next to carpentry, okay? When they think Melody has an issue with someone, then, Stormy still had to say that her mama has always jumped in issues and has never liked any of her friends. And, she says, well, I'm always right. Yeah, she says, Ma, since I was a little girl, you've always told me how you felt about my friends, even when I didn't see it. I've always prayed you were wrong. Today, I have the same prayer. Most times, always you were most times, child, what? most times, almost always, you were right. You know what? You need to get Grammarly to check this the next time you're going to put this on social media. But maybe this time is different. And I can't read the rest, okay? Because I can't see that. Okay, I can't see that. And you know, better with a said she right all the time. And I said, well, I don't know how right you are with the hairstyle you got on, but okay, Miss Girl, look at it. Don't she just look mean? Okay, and we saw from the preview for the season when Melody S. Rogers, that's her name, don't wear it out. And if you do, you better be ordering some stuff from her. She had a tea party where all the ladies was gonna come and sip tea and just, you know, got the pinkies out, eat little watercress sandwiches and things is nasty, but okay. And it was gonna be ladies, and it was gonna have a moderator. And Melody S. Rogers apologized to one Better with an I for, you know, anything she could have done that rubbed her the wrong way. And Better with an I said, I'm gonna shut you down. Shut up. Who are you talking to? Because you're talking to grown adults. See, Better with an I has no respect for anybody. She feels like because she's an elder or she up there in age, she probably your mama age or your grandma age, I'm not sure. She could be younger than what she looked like, but all that hatefulness has decided to seep out. And that's what happens. Quick PSA. If you're black, you know black don't crack unless you're smoking it, you're drinking heavily, you're smoking them cigarettes, or you just one hateful, spiteful, evil little troll, and you let it, you know, manifest out and it pours out into this, you know, out your pores, and it just ages you terribly, okay? You could be 25 looking like you're 50. And not a good 50. Like a palm-colored 50. Yeah, she disregards her daughter's feelings. Betty with an eye when her daughter sat there like this on the couch. Hold on. I need my glasses. Where are they?
I can't.
Nope, these are the wrong ones. I'm gonna get them right. I'm gonna get it right. I tell you I am. Don't mind, you know, the light. I gotta have this light right. Okay, they on. It's just like, you be on social media and it's hurting me. People are coming after my business. Now, this is not exactly what she said, but this is the reenactment. You're on social media. You're just saying all these things. I want you to go read a book. I need you to stop because they think that it's me saying all these things and not you saying these things. Well, you my child. And whatever I say came from me. So I can say what I want to say. But they saying that it's me, Bob. Like, it's me. They saying that I'm the one that did it. But it's me. You my child. I'm going to say whatever I want to say. And if they got an issue with it, they can take it up with me. That's how she did that. She does not care that every time she gets on social media and she's talking badly about this woman who has done nothing to your child whatsoever, has done nothing to your child. You've talked about this lady before your daughter was even on the show. And based off what we have found out from multiple interviews that have recently just happened, that if it wasn't for the fact that when Melody S. Rogers kept bringing up her name to Love and Marriage Huntsville producers, she wouldn't have been on the show. Because originally, they wanted her for Bell Collective, but she lived too far outside of Jackson for them to come film, okay? That's what happened. So she was on their minds, but she wasn't on their minds for Huntsville. Now, hold on. Got my notes. She keeps making excuses for grown men, okay? Now, y'all gonna watch the show. If you don't watch the show, you're gonna watch one of the reviews from the people who are up here, okay? Because we all do a review for this show. She made excuses for Stormy's husband about him not expressing his feelings. Let me explain something to you. Grown men, grown adults, just grown humans, to be exact, should be functioning, well-adjusted members of society. And if you don't know how to express your feelings in a mature way, then take your ass to therapy. We understand what's going on, but nobody is making excuses for people who can't express how they feel. That's just normal. People should be able to express how they feel. A 2-year-old can express that right now I don't feel well because you took my toy. or you didn't give me no juice, or you didn't give me no cookie, so I'm upset with you. So I'm about to throw this tantrum until you do what I say, or put me, in time out. They know how to express their feelings, so that grown man should know how to express his feelings, which means better with an I. You don't make excuses for him as you're sitting here talking to your only daughter. Okay? You don't do that. You don't do that. They have a codependent relationship. That's obvious in the sense of Betti with an I has ran off basically all of Stormy's friends. From what she said, you've run off all her friends. Anyone who ever wanted to be her friend, who thought to be her friend, any friend she's ever made in life, you just ran them off. You ran them off. Okay, run in. Okay, you ran them off. I had a friend like that. My friend group from college, we used to be a quartet. Now we're a trio, and let me tell you something, this trio is a whole lot better than a quartet. The member of the quartet, her mama didn't like us. Why? Because we would want to go out and do stuff. We would want to go out and have fun. And she would make every excuse. And when she couldn't make excuses anymore, she would feign like she was so sickly and she was just so down bad, and she wasn't. They had a codependent relationship. Nobody was ever good enough for her daughter unless she chose those friends. And even then, based off the friends she chose, they weren't good people. So you have a codependent relationship with your daughter, which makes it hard for her to make friends with anybody, and makes it hard for her to defend herself against all these people because you are going to jump in. Obviously, your mother, I don't have kids, but obviously looking at all the mothers that I've met in my lifetime and the fact that I have one, you're going to defend your children. But there comes a point in time where you have to let your child fend for herself. And currently you're not letting her do that. So that means everything that she's doing currently now that she's on a reality show is under a microscope, and people are nitpicking at it, and they've been going after her business, and you just don't care. You sat there and told her, as she was telling you one more time, that Ma, they think what you're saying is coming from me, and it's hurting my business. It's really hurting my business. You told your daughter you didn't care, okay? You told her that. You said basically, getting up some spit, I don't care what they're going to say to me. You better sit down somewhere. You treat her like a child, even though that's it as a grown adult woman with a child and a husband and multiple businesses. Now, where was I? Okay. Oh, and she wanted to be on reality TV so bad that you carried your raggedy tail down to Wanda's YouTube channel and was sitting up there gabbing and talking and starting up a whole bunch of mess and drama. And now you've taken over her spot on, this show. And I wonder, even though I don't like Wanda, how does it feel to know that you had this woman on your YouTube channel, you extended that olive branch, and she just slapped you in the face with it and took your spot? How does that feel? Because Betti with an I wants to be famous, okay? She wants to be famous. She don't want to be in that one stoplight little town like her daughter said in the diary. She want the fame, she want the money, she want the glory. And now that she is on y'all guest house property, you better watch out, because she gonna take over the big house, okay? All them animals, that G-Wagon, and everything else is gonna be hers. And that's all I got to say about Betti with an I. Punch you in your eye. Child, somebody, Betti. That is it. Your courtship prosecution. My head is hurting. Betti with an I gonna make me take a shot of something. I can't do it. I can't. My head hurt already.
Say, get somebody else to do it.
Oh, okay.
You're muted, your judgeship. You're muted. You're muted. Mute yourself, Miss Monroe. Can you mute yourself, ma'am?
And with that being said, prosecuting attorney.
No.
You ready?
Oh,
You ready to give an opening statement? I was talking.
I'm the defendant.
You the defendant.
I'm the defendant attorney.
Defense attorney.
The defense attorney.
Everybody talking up here like they intoxicated. What the hell?
Well, you said
you the one said it wrong, man.
The people are saying we corrupt. I need y'all to get it together.
I'm the defense attorney. I'm defending Miss Betti Stills.
Well, you said it wrong, man.
Okay, the defense attorney, because clearly my prosecution ain't ready to go. Prosecution, are you ready to go?
I said I'm ready, but that cheated.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought that was opening statements. I haven't Never mind. Whatever
No,
y'all.
the damn expert witness went before my opening testimony.
That's fine. Please let the girl. Please let's hear it from the prosecution. I would love.
Prosecution, are you ready to go?
We can't hear you, little girl.
We're good. We're ready.
Little pretty girl, we can't hear you, Mace.
No, I opened and I brought on the expert witness because I said I don't know so much about
Betty.
about
Okay. All right, cool. All right, cool. Defense attorney, are you ready to go?
I am ready to go.
Go ahead, baby. The floor is yours.
All right.
I won't get the judge yet.
You know, here. Have some of mine. Bailiff. Sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I want to start off by saying for the mothers that are on trial, these are for entertainment purposes only. We do not come from mothers on this channel. We love the mothers. Most of us on this panel, except one of us, are mothers. So when we do this, it's all in fun. I am a defense attorney right now. So right now I'm going to defend, but I'm just saying that to say that please don't take none of this crap personal. We just having fun here. Entertainment purposes. Craig. Craig. And if you still in the chat, bro, I want you to look this good at 50, bro. I want you to. Because this is what 50 look like, bro.
Tell Craig.
Ugly? Bro, come on now. Even if you a gay man, because even gay men I find attractive, and even gay men find me attractive, bro. So I can't even put it on. Oh, he might be gay. It ain't even that, bro. You on some others, but back to the trial. My computer says it's about to go on, so I'm gonna unplug some things. I'll be right back. If it doesn't do something, I just don't want to cut off before anything else cuts off. So let me do a couple of things real quick. Let me see. Oh shit. Okay, it's gonna be my computer. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Can y'all see me? Where am I at? I have to cut off my big screen real quick. Hold on. I can hear me. Okay, good. All right. I can see myself. I'm on my computer. It's all ready. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, your courtship, prosecuting attorney, the bailiff, and a special witness. I can't really think of them. Been drinking too. Anywho, welcome. Welcome. And I am here to defend the one Betti Steele, no S. Betti, without an I. It's actually Bettie. Can you put that, court stenographer? Can you please put Bettie and then put Steele? Thank you very much, because these prosecuting expert witnesses and all that, I don't know whose name they got. I don't know who they're talking about. But my client's name is spelled Bettie. That's why they ain't never heard of a Bettie. I. So let's go with that. That alone should just know that she's not guilty. They got the wrong person if they talking about a Betti. Bettie. I have no idea who that is. But anywho, my client, who is a mother. This you guys got my client on trial for being a mother. A thankless job, a job that just, I don't care how old the child gets, they're always gonna be the daughter, the child, the baby of the mother, correct? Yeah. So when we come and say that my client came for one Miss Melody, the millimeters, excuse me, no offense. Please don't come for my page. Please don't come for me. Please don't come for Miss Betti Steele. When I say this, all I'm saying is mothers have a sixth sense. They just do. They have a 6, an 8, a 10, a 100th sense, right? So if my client smells something on mail, and sometimes the spidey sense is off. Sometimes the spidey sense is off. It's just sometimes it's off. I'm not saying it was on Mel's part on this particular thing. All I'm saying is sometimes it's off. But my client, Miss Betti, has been cheerleader, mother, always in her daughter's corner for everything. So for her to be on trial for being a mother, how dare you guys? Like, how dare you come for my client about being a mother? Now, as far as these Twitter fingers are concerned, everybody has the right to have an opinion and write and type whatever they like. There's no crime there. There's no crime in typing whatever you want, whatever opinion you feel. That's why it's your page. That's why it's you. So for me, for the court to come for my client for being a mother, for taking up for her daughter on Twitter, I mean, there's so many bigger things, bigger fish to fry, that coming from for wasting the court's time with my client really defending her daughter, looking out for her daughter. And as far as her husband is concerned, you know, my client is from the old school. She's a woman of a particular age. She thinks a little outside the box. She thinks a little differently than Generation Z and the millennials and, you know, those such things, you know. So she thinks a little different. She thinks, a little different than they do. So I can understand why, you know, some people are coming for her. But here's the thing. It's family over everything, right? So she's well in her right to defend her daughter when it comes to the product, fake friends, reality TV, especially because we all know reality TV eats these people up. We all know this. So all I'm asking is for the court, the jurors, to please keep an open mind about, if you are a parent, I'm sure it will pull at your heartstrings a little bit more. But even if you're not, as our expert witness says she is not, you should understand she is not being malicious. She is only taking up for her cub, and she is being a mama bear. And the defense rests just on that.
And with that being said, prosecuting attorney, do you have anything to say before we send this case to the judge, to the jury? I'm sorry.
I got a question.
Yes.
Was she getting prosecuted for being a mother, or was she being prosecuted for trying to stir up trouble so she can get famous off her daughter's back?
That part right there, the second part you just said.
The second part is what she on trial for, but that was her defense attorney, and she gave an impeccable defense for.
She did. She almost got me.
She had me confused.
Almost. And then I remembered that
prosecution.
She called somebody.
Do you have anything to say for this case prosecution?
Better with
Judge, members of the jury, please do not feed into what my counter attorney had to say. Yes, she is a mother, Betti with an IE. But that is not to say that this woman is not also a meddler, that she's not also hungry for fame, that she's not also star crazed, that she's not also Wanda Jr. This woman has taken Wanda's lead. She's taken the torch from Wanda and has ran with it. This woman is on here trying to be the new Wanda. She's in the business. She's sitting there saying that she had these feelings about Melody. When? You should have said this earlier.
Oh, Lord, the prosecution.
This woman is clearly guilty. You need to find this woman guilty of being a fame mongerer. She's a fame mongerer. You heard of Killmongerer in the Black Panther? Well, this is his sister, fame mongerer. She wants the fame. She wants to be a part of the show. She wants people to be screaming her name, Betti, Betti, Betti.
That's how she wants to be. Betti.
This woman is using her daughter for the spotlight, and she needs to be held accountable for it. She needs to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. I know you can do it, jurors. I know you see straight through this. You're smarter than this, guys. Please find this woman guilty. I rest my case.
And with that being said, this case is now going to the jury. And jury, we're gonna go ahead and let you decide. Put 1 in the chat if Betti is guilty. Put 2 in the chat if she is not guilty. Put 1 for guilty. Put 2 for not guilty. Put 1 for guilty and 2 for not guilty. And with that being said, we're going to give you some deliberation music.
No lie. No lie.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, hit that my light. You have it.
Ooh. I got to read.
So let's see if you can. Let's see how. If let's see if we gonna find the courtship tonight.
Yeah, I'm about to find the courtship. I ain't give up no fines tonight.
I told you she was gonna be lenient on y'all tonight. Yeah, no.
Shut up. Just
Whatever.
shut up. Don't you know no good?
Don't you know no good?
Don't you know no good?
No good. No good. No good.
Watch you make me beg. There's a lot of ones in the chat.
Man.
But
Oh, that means she guilty.
Yes, Lord.
No, your question. She is.
Somebody trying to get copywritten.
I cannot wait. Goodbye, good night. She's fine. $3 trillion. She's gonna rebuild her own dang on court because this is just ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Judge, the people have rendered their decision, and there are ones all up and down the chat.
Put your
Malin,
own
go clean your.
There's not
Can you go clean your little your what is
What is that?
No, ma'am, no, I cannot, because if you see anything different, I'm thinking you may need to clean yours because all I see is one.
Hey, I get paid. I get paid what I talk about. I get paid.
I do too.
This has nothing. This has no. But
that is part of my job.
Defense does not mean that I agree. The defense just means I get paid for what I have to defend.
What are you talking about here?
And I get paid to let the judge know that there are ones in the chat. And now you done muted yourself.
I didn't even say this. That's what I'm even talking about.
Put your lip in the sky.
I'm so confused at this moment.
It's okay. Your courtship.
Your courtship, she's guilty, ma'am. But the point is, she's guilty. You can render your decision and let her know what her sentence is. That's what I'm trying to tell you, sis.
That's all she's trying to tell you. Exactly. And I need to be quiet.
Okay, with that being said.
No, hell no. What?
DT.
Here it is. That will be the last.
What is that music?
No, it's good. That's my music. That's my music. We
With
good.
that being said, we're gonna go ahead. I got 2 screens working here. Give me 1 second.
DT also wants you to know that Ralph said that she was also guilty.
DT, it's your birthday, but DT is supposed to be on my side. It's my husband's birthday next week too, DT. You guys are both Aries season.
What is that clickety clack clack click clack?
Yes, definitely. Well, happy
Get
birthday.
it together. And with that being said, before we start giving the deliberations, like the video. And with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and go with the verdict of the trial. Okay. So the verdict of the trial in the chat has seemed to be a general consensus of guilty. So with that being said, it is now time for me to enter sentencing.
I'm
I
nervous.
expect the sentencing of the court to be upheld, okay, and displayed as amongst possible. With that being said, the sentencing, Betty, we sentence you to not get up on our TV, our screens, no nothing, with your sister locks and your fake attitude. You got on TV and you said that you did not like Melody from her vibe. However, your previous tweet showed that you did not like her prior to ever even meeting her. You are disgraced amongst parents, period, because we do not judge our children friends. So at this point, I want you to walk 537 miles, make license plates, and find something to do with yourself. You ignored your daughter and everything that she was saying to you because you wanted to be seen, you wanted to be famous, and we don't want you. At the end of the day, like, we really rather Wanda with her pumping up hairstyles and her 1992 hairdos than to have you. We don't want you. We don't like you. We don't need you. You're not going to even receive the same love, fame, and outpouring as Wanda did. As a matter of fact, we don't even care about you enough to start a petition to get rid of you, which says a whole lot because we only start petitions about who we care about. So, with that being said, babysit your grandbaby. Make sure you feed them chickens their corn and get the hell up out of our face. And with
Your
that being said,
question. Wait,
yeah,
your question before you bang the gavel. Tufaxi said a sufficient punishment would be sentencing her to hand deliver all the Canvas Beauty products orders to each customer because they would probably get there faster than shipping.
oh my God. My God, today, girl, if she was worried about her grandchild and her daughter business, instead of sabotaging it, then we could sentence that. But Betty does not care about one Stormy still in her business. So I will not sentence anything that's going to be
So,
detrimental
hmm.
to poor business. I cannot and will not. But with that being said, we're going to move on to the next case of the court tonight. Bailiff, go ahead.
Oh Lord, baby. Tell you all right. This um up next is the lady who wants to be her son's wife and not the mother. She's the reason for his fetal alcohol syndrome. She's the reason that he didn't graduate high school till he was 20. She's the reason he thinks nothing's wrong with him. She's the reason that he looks the way he look, and Mel had to fix him from his teeth to his feet. She loves crispy bacon. She loves top shelf alcohol that Melody used to supply to her. Baby, she loves her benches and hedges. And if you try to touch them, she will let you know how she will kick your butt. Go back to the screen, ma'am. I gotta see the name. This is the case of needing to take the tidy out of your son's
Girl, that is
the
titty.
titty.
Come on, I need
Baby,
a
that
bailiff
says
section.
TIDDY. That is tidy.
That is titty in New Orleans.
Oh, okay. Well, in DC, that's okay. Take the titty out of your son's mouth, Mrs. Marlene Holt. And don't forget her pineapple.
Oh, Lord Jesus. I'm mixing up cases. And with that being said, prosecuting attorney, are you ready to go with your opening statement?
Why, yes, I am. I was just looking here at my notes. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we are here to prosecute Marlene, Martel's mama.
I'm the prosecuting attorney. Hello. I was muted. I'm the prosecuting attorney.
Oh, I already had to prosecute her. Can we switch?
Okay, so I'm gonna let you get it this time, sis. But I was like muted. I'm like, wait, no, I'm a personal attorney. I'll let you. I will definitely defend another mother. Go ahead, sis.
Your courtship,
Your
your prosecutor
mamas.
drinking.
Marlene is being charged with being a sheen shopping, marble smoking, I nest wine drinking, thin wig wearing, grown man babying, blaming Mel, not allowing your child to be a man, keeping him on the tit. Mama, she's being brought up on these charges. She's an overbearing mother. She's not letting her son grow up. She's blaming everything on Mel. She's shopping at Shein and or Fashion Nova, and she's buying thin wigs. Let's be taken down, y'all.
What's the things with the relevance point of order?
Because the thin wig, that means that
Point of order. Shout out to Eric Mays.
These are thin wigs with thin outfits.
Point of order. Shout out to Eric Mays. What do the thin wigs have to do with the case?
The thin wigs, because when your wig is not thick, sometimes the air go to your brain, and sometimes
Just check your email.
you can't think straight when your wig is thin because the air will go straight through it, and just you get a head cold, and your brain just be up there coughing and makes cloudy decisions. So we're gonna need to get her a thicker wig, some thicker clothing, and she's gonna have to stop babying this Martell, and she's gonna have to stop blaming Mel. And I turn it over to the defending attorney.
With that being said, defense attorney, are you prepared for your opening statement?
As prepared as I'm going to be. Yes, I'm prepared.
Go ahead.
Good evening, jurors, your court, expert witness, and of course the bailiff with her shiny handcuffs. I'm here to defend. Let me put my hair back in my face so they can't see who I'm defending, because it's different, no different. I'm here to defend Miss Marlene Holt. For again, I don't understand why my client is here being prosecuted for taking the tite out of her son's mouth. Before I continue, we will definitely acknowledge this super chat. Would you like to do that, your courtship?
Yes, I definitely wanted to. It said, thank you, DT, for paying all court fines. It says, your courtship, we of King Harry and Queen Meghan of Sussex counsel would also request that Betty Boy Kruger answer for charges of fooling TSA with her razor sharp claws. We will allow such charges.
Thank you, DT. Birthday boy, thank you very much. Moving on. My client should not be on trial for anything. She has did nothing wrong. She has raised a son, and she has raised her grandchildren. She also has seen the growth in the marriage of the Holts. Of course, it's
point of order.
Yes, ma'am.
Point of order. You said the children that she helped raise the children. Are you insinuating that the children mother is not present? I just need to know.
No, I'm insinuating that she's a grandmother. I'm insinuating that she's a grandmother, and when you're a grandmother, such as I am, that whether you're not, when I mean raising, I'm just saying like it take a village. So I'm saying as a grandmother, when you say the village, there's a village, correct? But when there's a grandmother, they're present, that is also the village. So yes, I am saying that her being a grandmother has helped raise those children, whether it's to your liking, judge, your courtship, or to the jurors' liking, to even my liking. All I'm saying is She's an active grandmother in the children's life, your courtship.
Okay. I just wanted to verify for the course
Okay.
documentation
Okay.
and representation.
Okay. Thank you, your courtship. So for me and my client, she is merely a vessel, an extended vessel from the parents, the grandparent. Um, Miss Marlene, yes, she has had a hard life. I don't know how many jurors that are in chat that have had are mothers and they're mothers of sons. Because me myself, I'm a mother of 3 sons and I'm a mother of 2 daughters. So for me, I understand where Miss Marlene is coming from when she absolutely defends her son, because who else is going to defend him? Whether he's right or wrong, just like with the mother, the case before, when it becomes mother, we don't have a cutoff date. There's no, it's from conception and then to the child passes away or you pass before the child, that you are a mother and that is your child. So for me, all I'm saying is Marlene has done nothing but show that yes, her son may be off kilter, and so she's going to be in his corner. Now comes to Melly and the children. You also have to see it from her point of view. No one, as a mother, wants to have anyone, especially an ex-spouse, a spouse, anyone, to come against their child. You understand what I'm saying? So maybe she's at fault for her reasoning, or no, she's at fault for the way she's looking at it, but her reasoning is she's a mother bear. She's a mama bear, and she is looking out for Martell. Now, when it comes to therapy is like the Bible. It's more like if you believe in the Bible, then you're gonna read the Bible and you're gonna get what you need to get from it. Therapy is a lot like that. If you believe in therapy, you're gonna go get a lot from that. My client does not believe in therapy, so it would be wrong of her if she doesn't believe in therapy to say her son should go to therapy. So that is all still up for opinion. It's no factual that everyone needs and has to have therapy. So when it comes to my client, Miss Marlene Holt, she's not guilty in that as well. And Marlene Holt loves, let's go back. Marlene Holt loves Melody Holt. They bear the same last name. They absolutely love the children that were born between Martell. I call him, as you know, Martell. Mitch. Martell. Holt. And so, speaking from a defense attorney that is a mother-in-law, has grandchildren, all I'm saying is I need the jurors to look at it from mother-in-law's perspective. Yes, I love my daughter-in-law. Yes, she has bore the grandchildren. Yes, I identify with the father is not doing well for the wife, and it ultimately does trickle down to the children. But is Marlene guilty of keeping the titty in the mouth too long, or just being a specific cheerleader, or just being in her son's court, being what do they call it? Just being there for her child? I mean, anyone in the court should understand that she is just being a mother. She is just trying to help her child out. She has no ill will towards Melody. Sometimes it seems like that because in order to be in her son's court and be on his side, it looks like stepping on her daughter-in-law's feet, but she really is not. She really has no real she has no real fight in this. She really is an innocent bystander that is caught up in between something that her son and her daughter-in-law have. So you cannot find my client guilty of anything but being a concerned grandmother and a upstanding, might I add, upstanding mother. And not only that, a lot journey, you guys are gonna laugh when her locks are down her back and you guys want to make fun of her. Her locks are gonna be way down her back. And who doesn't like a
That
red
is the wrong grandmother. She does not have locks.
grandma too? And so what? We like a red copper too. We
That's
like
the wrong.
Does the defense rest?
I don't
That is
understand
the wrong.
here. No, the defense is not resting because I really understand. I need the jurors to understand where I'm coming from.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I will rest.
This whole damn court's out of order.
I'm waiting for the defense to rest.
I said I rest. I'm sorry. I rest.
Okay, you rest.
Yes, I did.
You rest. Okay. So at this point, I'm not even going to use the expert witness
Don't need her.
because I don't feel that we need her.
And I don't think she can
The
last long enough.
cigarettes right here. I have
Baby, she can't last. She can't do it. She can't do it.
I need the jury because this is a jury case, so we're going to get the jury to vote because I am ready after the utter display that the prosecution have just put on.
I was the defense, but it's okay.
The defense
It's big.
has put on.
Not
I
my
am
fault.
ready for verdict at this point. I need the jury to go ahead and put a 1 in the chat for
Let me see
guilty
those twos. Let me see those twos, y'all. Let me see them twos. Let me see
and
them
a
twos.
2 in the chat for not
Let
guilty.
me put my own to it. Let me
Baby,
get
my sister
I
is
need a
struggling
1 in
right
the
now.
You
chat for
cannot
guilty
vote.
and
whatever.
a 2 in the
Voting
chat
anyway.
for not guilty. Make sure
As
y'all
much
remember
as
we
the
are
judges list,
streaming
I go.
on all platforms. Please remember to go like, comment, subscribe, and share from all platforms.
Oh,
I'm
God.
really just
I had her cigarettes. I had her. Oh Lord.
Oh my God, the 2 is not guilty. We got not guilties. We actually have not guilties in the chat.
That's me. That's me.
No,
All her.
it's only one.
All her, Judge.
There's
All of
only
them
one
are hers.
1 for guilty, 2 for not guilty. I need 1s in the chat for guilty and 2 for not guilty.
Y'all see the way I moved how I did the judge? Y'all see
There are more ones than there are twos.
there's the only two is me, so don't even count me.
I'm
No,
not.
Kenny and Lord Karma.
And
What?
Kenny put a 2.
Come on, Lord Karma. Come on, Kenny. That's my
But there's
babies.
still only two. That's still only two. And there's still more ones than there are two.
All I know is I'm giving them their props for rocking for California. Period. It's hard to do this. But here's the other thing. Let's be clear. Let's be clear, guys. I was supposed to prosecute my girl, but that's okay. So my defense, if I got 2 people for me, I'm happy.
But did the defense really work?
Well, listen, everybody is saying, hey, my brother Deb.
Deb.
Everybody is saying 1.
Hey, Deb.
So that means guilty, child.
Guilty,
and with that being
guilty.
said, it is now time for sentencing. I need everybody to put their glasses.
My princess said 2. My princess said 2.
Guilty.
Girl, they was the only ones.
That's right. I got 3 people.
In the chat.
Renee, Lord Karma, and Princess, and y'all are forever indebted. I love y'all. Whatever.
With that being said, go ahead and put your glasses in the chat.
For what?
Sentencing. For said sentencing.
Okay. Let the reads read.
So the jury
Not
here
guilty.
all
She's not
rise,
guilty.
and the Nola reads all rise. Messy court voted unanimously to convict one Menthol Marl
My son, my son, my son.
to sentencing.
My son, not my son. That's my son. Okay.
And with
Let
that
me,
being said,
let me indulge in my little, while you are reading the sentence, if you can hear me, I'm gonna leave my thing on. Listen to what I'm doing.
With that being said, the sentencing shall commence. One menthol mall you got in front of our face and you played in our face when you said your son did everything and your son needs to do this and Melody needs to stop being bitter and realize that your son is the father of her children, yet you require no responsibility upon your son to remember that Melody is the mother of his children. He gave her her ass to kiss instead of the war that he could not pay for, meanwhile wanting her to pay for the bullets to shoot her in the ass with the same said gun. Your son is trash. You raised a trash ass son. He blamed your own unalived mother. May the Lord rest their soul in peace for his reason of not making it. All of y'all are a piece of shit from your mama to you. And the only people who not a piece of shit are Uncle Sam, who we once saw was about to beat his ass upon last season. We ask that this court finds Uncle Sam to get a hold and tag that ass. Your son is not a man. He's a piece of shit. You did not raise him to be that. And you, on the other hand, you are guilty of coddling him in the worst way. To sit up here and say that that woman owes your son in any type of way, that woman is bitter in any type of way when your son is the one who took her to court and now he cannot afford his legal bills, thus don't want to complete the legal battle that he started. You are every bit of his problem. You are every bit of the old, bitter woman who says, long as a man is in a home, that is fine. But the women of this day, this generation, this age, we do not accept it. We are no longer determined to just washing drawers and cooking food and serving up dinner plates. We are going to be the mothers of our whole households and we are going to be the captains of our ships. If you raising a weak ass son like what you raised, he can't compete where he cannot compare. You need to raise your standard of living along with your standard of your son's living. And with that being said, we sentence you to not get no more of them cank alone goddamn in your head. We sentence you to not wear no more corkscrew wedged ass sandals. We sentence you to not go on there another vacation paid for by Melody Cherie Holt, because you know your raggedy ass son deserve it. What y'all really need to do is go look at a long picture in the mirror. I need you and your son, Miss Holt, Mama Holt, to stare at yourself in the mirror. You can take 336 cartons of Benson's in the hedges. That's all I'm going to allow you to stare at your mother, stare at yourself in the mirror, and reflect all of your motherhood to realize this is who you raised and what you raised was a failure. Ultimately, making you a failure. You have failed as a mother. You have failed society, and you have doomed society to have to deal with the pathetic, pitiful piece of shit you raised that's called the son.
Okay.
The court
You
should.
want to come back and say everything is Melody's fault and what she needs to get over and what she needs to get rid of, when the fact of the matter is, if your husband, if your son would have kept his dick up in a home instead of on Ariane Buffet, then we would not be here where we are today here in court. Ultimately, it leads back up to the type of son you raised. You raised a narcissist. You raised somebody who can't keep his dick up in a house, much less his dick up in a box. You raised that community penis. So don't sit up here and act like it's that woman's fault because you that old school woman who take it. I also sentence you to classes to grow up and understand what life is today. And what life is today is we women ain't taking that bullshit. And Marlene, not only do I want you to realize that Mel don't have to take that bullshit from your son, but I also want you to realize you ain't got to take that bullshit for yourself. We are not taking it, and we are not standing by it. And I want you to understand that at the end of the day, today's woman don't need a relationship. If we need a little bag broke, we're going to get our bag broken and keep it moving. We do not need you. And I want you to understand that. That is the difference between today's woman and yesterday's woman. Yesterday's women needed you. Today's woman don't need you. We want you. And the minute you become something other than what I want is the minute you become disposable. We don't need you. We want you. And when I say about we want you, we want you. We want you to be our comfort. We want you to learn our love language. We want to learn your love language. And if you're unwilling to do that, then move on for the next person who's willing to do it. So that I can learn their love language and they can love mine. And I can please and appease them and they can learn mine. And I can sit on their face and they can sit on mine. And with that being said, night court is adjourned. Marlene, go to hell along with your son.
All I thought about was
7 does before hell. And with that being said, we will see you all next week.
See y'all next week, y'all.
Good night.
Thank y'all for coming in. Hit all the like buttons in everybody's chat.
Everybody's channel. We have shared this on Ranting with Ricardo's channel, Prosperity Girls, my channel, and California Cuties channel.
Make all of our like
everybody's channel and like the video. I need my mods to go ahead and share everybody's link before we go.
Yes, it's in there, y'all. It's in there. Everybody's links is in there, y'all. We had such a good time. We will be here next week on next Thursday with the same crazy mess. And if you get in our chat and act up, you're gonna get the senses of your lifetime, like dead ass.
I'm just saying.
Don't get fined.
Mamas always want to go hard for their trash ass sons. And I know this court is adjourned. So if anybody want to leave for court, I done threw the damn gavel and I'm unbuttoning this road. But it amazes me.
I know I did that. These things hurt.
It amazes me how mamas always want to go for their trash ass sons, always want to talk about the women, always want to talk about the baby mamas. Meanwhile, we here doing everything that you didn't do. Meanwhile, we here raising the goddamn son that you didn't raise. Girl, fuck you. Fuck you, Marlene. With everything inside of you, Menthol Marl, fuck you.
Good ass. My oldest son
I could prosecute that hoe. I should have one of y'all girls so I could prosecute her.
No,
so ultimately, you left your son to your mom to raise, and then your mom passed, and you left your son to use your mama for an excuse of why the fuck he didn't make it in life. You're a pitiful, poor ass excuse for a mama, and then you want to sit up here and talk about what Melody needs to do now. What you need to do is get your son in check. Your son started a war that he could not finish, that he could not compete with, and you know why he couldn't compete? Because he ain't got the money to compete.
He ain't got the money.
The lawyers only took his goddamn money.
He got the brains or the money, because shit.
The lawyers only took his money to collect billable hours, and he ain't even got the billable hours to pay. He wanted to make it seem like he was the brain of everything. Go to shit without Melody Cherie.
What's going on with the children's book? You know, the children's book he had going on. He don't got no mistaken Sheba.
Acknowledge some super chats from our good sis, Beast World. I'm so glad we missed you too, my love.
Yes.
Yes, we missed you too. We can't.
Barbie, we love you. We miss you. You guys need to be signed up to my sis. Please go like our channel, subscribe.
Like you're talking about, you don't need therapy. Your ragged ass need therapy too, Menthol Marl.
She also said the kids didn't
Menthol Marl. Menthol Marl is the best killer.
Don't forget, she said the kids didn't need therapy. All they needed was she didn't say her name.
Because listen, the whole problem is y'all got mad with Mel for putting the kids in therapy, and whether you listen, y'all could deem me a millimeter after this if you want to. I promise to God, if she do something to piss me off, I'ma drag her. I'm an equal opportunity draggerization around this.
Draggerization.
Yep.
What?
But the fact of the matter is, that woman did what she was supposed to do. She explained the divorce to her children. She explained the sibling that didn't come from the mama or it just came from the daddy, which them kids are used to siblings from their mama and
was
their
going to
daddy.
need therapy.
And she provided the professional
Right.
to be able to explain it.
Yeah, those kids was going to need therapy in the household, especially with your
What y'all all mad about? Y'all all mad
dynamic change like that. So drastically.
mad that she did not keep me, but I swear to God, I listen. Out of everything me and my children, daddy done been through in life. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 kids. I'm gonna tell y'all how this story happened for everybody who's still in the chat. Court is over. When I met him, I was like, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? This is my friend. The friendship turned into a little something else. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm gonna get you pregnant.
That's a forever friend now. Forever friend.
I said,
That's a threat.
forever. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I didn't take him serious.
That's a threat,
Right.
Nola. That is
Forever
a threat.
friend.
Not a threat.
I didn't take him
That
serious.
is a threat to your life.
He said, I'm gonna get you pregnant. You know, my response to him was, if you give me 1 baby, you gotta give me 2 because I want to have 2 children, and I'm not doing separate baby daddies. Like that was just my thing. I'm not knocking nobody who do it, but for me,
That's me.
my life, my goals, my children was all gonna have the same daddy. So long story short, we got pregnant with our first baby. I had her. I went into labor early. They calmed me down to try to keep her in a little bit longer. Due to toxemia, which is high blood pressure. And when you develop toxemia, or they call it preeclampsia, it throws you in a threshold to have seizures. I'm epileptic, so my threshold was even bigger, right? Because now I've developed this. So it was cool. I stayed in the hospital. I had some nasty ass food. They wouldn't give me no fry. All that shit was nasty. So I called my girl Courtney. I say, Courtney, look, they gonna take this baby regardless. You know what I'm saying? So bring me some good ass food tomorrow. She was like, all right, cool. My girl bought me some spaghetti and meatballs. And my grandmother was like, you can't have that. I said, grandmother, they gonna induce me at 5 anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna sit it out. I'm just gonna boo boo it up.
That's what it is. So I had my first baby. You know what I'm saying? 7. They told me it was a boy. 7 ultrasounds said boy.
It was a girl.
Like
She's
a
a
choir
girl.
when she came
She's
out.
a girl.
Girl. She had a cord between her legs.
That happened to my aunt, but her they kept saying boy, 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 boy. She went out and bought all these boy clothes. Like, oh, she's so happy.
Nola,
I ain't having nothing for
Nola
girl.
did
We
the same
had
thing. Nola did the same thing.
Then them hormones got the kicking in, and your girl was nasty.
Little hot mama. Then that's why our kids is born the same year. Little hot ass.
Listen, right now I got 2 14-year-olds and they ain't
You got
twins.
Irish twins?
Hot ass.
No, they're not even Irish twins. Like I literally went through Mother's Day of 2008 pregnant, and by the next Mother's Day of 2009, I had 2 babies.
What the hell?
Yeah. So my girls are the same age from March to June.
So that baby was in there behind that other baby. That baby was behind that other baby.
That baby was moving fast.
I mean, yeah, but I literally had my cycle the whole time. And I was having extremely back pains. I was working like 16, 17-hour days. I didn't really
remember about my delivery is the drugs. Those were some good.
Girl, listen, I am a firm advocate of going to the hospital and
ever.
asking for the drugs.
The best drugs ever. But I was like, looking at my husband like, I love you. I love you. I love you. That's what I feel. I love you. We have 10 more kids right now.
Literally, it was a busy time in my family. Like I had a cousin got married, another uncle had a birthday party. We had parties every other weekend. My cousin got divorced. We had a divorce party, and I was in New Orleans for everything, drinking everything because I hadn't been able to drink because I had just had a baby. I was still having a cycle, but I was like, God damn, my back hurt. Went to the doctor. And the doctor told me I was 6 months pregnant. Girl, I know you lying. I've been having a cycle. I can't be 6 months pregnant. I can't be.
Wow.
I can't be. Cycle and all. Then literally.
You're right.
Literally, we went a week. I went to the doctor the next week. They gave me a test called a fetal fiber nectar. They said I was at risk of going into labor in the 2 weeks. In the next 2 weeks, so I said, well, my first baby was born in New Orleans. Fuck that. In Houston.
I'm going back.
In Houston, fuck that. It's Mardi Gras time. I'm going home to New Orleans. When I tell y'all, I walked because I had to have one of my babies have a birth certificate for New Orleans.
New Orleans, yeah, for sure.
Y'all know she ain't do nothing until I got back to Houston. All that walking,
It was like,
all that walking I did.
That's that. You know, Nola. You know what that's that. Tell God your plans, and He gonna laugh. That's that. That's that. What that is.
But I'm saying that to say it happens. I had my girls. I love my girls. My relationship as a parent went well. And this ain't even on some more side stuff because I don't cater to men like that. But I will say this. But I will say this from my experience. My dream has always been I want to be able to be home for my kids. I don't want nobody else to keep my kids. I don't want to do none of that.
Yeah, raise them. That's what it is.
And I will say this, like, my children daddy had a very lucrative job at the time with HP. When he got paid, I got paid for staying home and keeping my kids, right? And that was cool. That was his love language, right? But it wasn't mine. So while he thought he was doing everything he was supposed to be doing, it didn't translate to me because that wasn't what I needed from him.
Right.
Right. But he was making what I want to happen as far as being home to be able to take care of my kids happen. So I put 100% of my effort into being a mama. I stopped being a girlfriend. I damn sure wasn't being a wife because I wasn't your wife.
Please don't do that.
You know what I'm saying?
If I was young enough and these eggs wasn't powder, child, I would go back and have it because I would like. I want
not powder.
I want to have.
I'm saying that.
Please, we had my husband had 2 people pregnant at the same time, so it was like, so now every day while you pregnant, so you like this bitch, and this bitch, so we pregnant at the same damn time.
But the only point of me bringing that up because court is now over, right? So we can really just talk. I will say this: a lot of times we don't look at ourselves, right? I look at myself, and when I watched that interview, shout out to the OLFP once again for the go get the dog from outside, man. You hear him screaming and crying? Don't do him like that. When I listened to the OLFP, I swear to God, like if I had to be male, I couldn't do it. I swear to God, like me and my children, daddy issues have really been on some me and him as the adults and our relationship not working out. But when it comes to the kids, like we completely keep that separate from our personal issues. Now, when it comes to the kids, I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to certain things, like he's the parent that gonna buy the Jordans. I'm not buying it. I grew up on some. You get a black pair of shoes and a white pair of shoes, and you go to school. He gonna buy the Jordans. He gonna do that. So when they want Jordans and they want that, I let him do his thing. It ain't got nothing to do with me. When it come down to the education, he know I'm researching schools for what they want to be in the future, and everything that I am putting in place is for the future that they want to have in place. So he don't bother me. He don't, you know what I'm saying? If I say this is what we doing, he roll with the move. I don't have to pick up
because he knows.
I don't have to pick up. I'm doing this or I'm doing that or this gonna be this way. Cause I promise. Listen, let me tell y'all. When they say you gotta know who you have kids for, I'm gonna tell y'all right 100% right now. Nola baby daddy is ignorant. He ignorant as fuck.
Wait, I got a question. Ignorant or ignorant?
Ignorant.
Both.
Both.
Both. Okay.
But when it comes down to
you
it, behind my kids, Nola is ignorant, both, however
Both.
you want to say it. You know what I'm saying? So we had to be able to get to a place where, look, we literally have separate conversations. You know what I'm saying? When we talking about the kids, that's one conversation. And if we got to talk about anything else, that's a different conversation.
Right.
Martell and Mel ain't in that place and they ain't in that space. He's not going to never let her be in that space. Thank you, Candy. I appreciate you.
Who initiated this problem. And that's really sad because he stepped out the relationship and he cheated. So now that she's accepted that, look, my marriage is over, my life has changed, I've moved on, and I need to do things a different way. And for him to be her hindrance as far as with the children is really sad because you were the one that caused all this trouble, sir. If it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be in this predicament. So why are you holding me back? Why are you trying to, inflict so much difficulty on me for to make everything so hard for me when you caused us? Like, it's like he started the trouble, but then out of his guilt,
he tried to fade to the Homer Simpson. He tried to fade into the bushes. No,
yeah, it's really
no,
that's sad. Like he's really a narcissist. Like he shows narcissist tendencies. That's really narcissistic. Like I burned down the whole bridge, but I'm going to sit there when somebody threw a rope across trying to get across the bridge. You want to cut the rope too? You done burned the bridge and cut the rope. Like what do you want? What do you want me to do?
Stop it, Indiana Jones.
At the end of the day, listen. At the end of the day, I'm about to tell y'all some real life truths. I don't know. It's 37 people in here. Make sure y'all like the video. I'm about to tell y'all some real life truths. A lot of people feel like, oh, you can't say this or you can't do some people team male, team this. And I have said, y'all all know I said, listen, I might not necessarily agree with everything Mel do, but I understand because I have been there and I have been petty. So I'm about to tell y'all at the times I have been petty.
Not petty Betty, but she just been petty.
No. I was full-fledged petty. Things popped off between me and my baby daddy. He said the wrong thing to me, rubbed me the wrong way. It ain't nothing to do with the kids. Right? But we both kind of on the same wave of if you say something about us personally, it don't get us no way. But if you say something about our children, you're going to get a response. So I was like, that's all right. You could do whatever you want to do. You ain't going to never see them again.
Uh-oh.
I was dead ass wrong. That was petty as fuck. Even though he know I was going to never keep it from him, from his children. It was something I was saying, an argument, right? To throw out there. You ain't gonna never see them again. Girl, the minute he said he was coming to him, I'd be like, all right, I get him dressed so I can give me a little break. So it was never nothing permanent, but it was something to say out in an argument
to be hurtful.
You know what I'm saying? So I can understand, I'm not mad at Melody for the petty things that she do. At the end of the day, since I've grown from one space to another space, I can look at it and say that's petty. But I can't condemn because I've been there. And until you grow and move from that space, then ain't nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, just because you may have grown out of something and you don't do it no more, because please trust me, I know, because I've been petty Betty child. You don't even know the levels of my petty. And I'm petty with a temper. I get angry. I'm like a juggernaut. I can't stop. I'm destroying clothes. It's been cooking oil. I'll take all the clothes, put them clothes down, take cooking oil, and put cooking oil all over them clothes, slinging them clothes down the incinerator. I remember one time I had clothes slinging over the banister. People coming upstairs it's raining clothes. Tupac CDs flying out. I'm that type. I would go down there, destroy. I'm crazy. I would go nuts. And I've been there. So now in my old age, I've calmed down. So I learned to laugh at stuff more, not to not to tick boom.
No, and I promise y'all, I'm not lying. I can call my baby daddy right now and tell him, "Hey, I'm about to drop this link. Come get my YouTube," and he'll tell y'all like when it comes to co-parenting, we don't have that. Like literally, I was listening to an interview with Mel and everything that she said that she was going through, and I literally texted my baby daddy today, "Thank you." And he was like, "You got the wrong number." I was like, "No, I got the right number."
But that is so good because you were saying before, like how your daughter, like you say, you have a bonus daughter, and I really admire the way that
my bonus daughter, that's his daughter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I really admire that for you.
Like,
you
know, my children, I want to make it perfectly clear. I'm not in a. I have 3 kids that I birthed. They all have the same daddy. I ain't never been no hoe.
And you're 2 baby fathers, like you do. I'm not a hoe either, but I have my older kid's father and I have my younger kid's father. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I'm not knocking nobody who have something different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking that because circumstances happen and things happen and things change. But all 3 of mine that I birthed, vaginally pushed out, they all got the same last name. They all got the same daddy. When I met him, he had an older daughter. And we were supposed to go out one night, just give you a little bit of history about us, history about me. And he said, "Hey, we can't go out tonight because I got my daughter." I was like, "All right, cool, no problem." We weren't going to do nothing because my little cousin was here in Houston. And I'm like, "Well, we weren't going to do nothing but pick up my little cousin for my bigger cousin to bring her and get stuff she needed for school." And he was like, "Oh, okay, cool." I was like, "But if you got your daughter, we just got to change the plans and adjust to accommodate your daughter." He was like, "Oh, all right, cool." So that's at the point where he really just started seeing me for who I was. And to me, I was just doing what was natural to me. We went go get. I picked him up. His mother was with him, and I went go pick my cousin up. I got her bras, underwear, notebooks, everything that she needed for school, and I felt like, how can I say something about you for you being there with your daughter? But like I ain't had no children at the time, you know. But I'm like, you essentially coming with me to get everything that's needed for my daughter in her school. So you know what I'm saying? We did that. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of endeared us to each other. His daughter was 3, going on 4. When we got together in 2007. It's 2023. She's now a freshman at LSU.
Yes, I saw it when you put up the pictures of her.
Yeah, and so, but that's what I'm saying. My son was born in 2012, and me and their dad broke up in 2023.
See, but that's because you still keep.
But what I'm saying is, and the reason why I'm saying it is, technically, that's his daughter.
Yeah,
it's not mine. Technically, it's his daughter. It's not mine. When I tell you the arguments we have gotten into, because he'd be like, "That's my daughter," and da 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 da. And I'm like, "That's your daughter?"
See.
That's your daughter? And I literally go off. I literally get the attitude.
How do you come back? Because like I said, my dynamic was a little different, probably because we were pregnant at the same time. So it's not like it was prior. He did have another son. His son was like probably 13 when we got together or whatever. But being that the other younger son, that me and the other baby mother were pregnant at the same time, it was a whole bunch of rivalry and bumping heads. But I did have her child with me. Like once she had the baby, she had her baby before me. I was still pregnant. I was getting her baby as a baby, like a month out. I was getting her baby, and she would let me take her baby. But then like as the arguments start, the back and forth, and then you're arguing back and forth, and then you like, and then at the end of the day, like I'm F that baby. F you, the baby. I don't give a damn about that kid. I'll sling that baby. Like I didn't kick the kid out. Like I told, get the costume, get the hell out. No, I'm saying I'll kick kids out. I don't give a damn. talk to me crazy, or that was one of the issues too. Like, because his son was end up living with us. So I took him in, we took him in, he's living with us. So you like, if I don't like to discipline like that, especially somebody else's kid. So I would tell him to do the disciplining across the board, because all of these are your kids. Like every kid in my house is your kid, but every kid in the house wasn't my kid. So you do the disciplining or whatever. So it wouldn't seem like it's favoritism, you know, because I didn't want his child to feel any type of way. But see, then that's when you be like, my child, because your child could get the fuck out of my house, because I kick kids out. And so then that's what, I don't know if I was wrong.
Not you kick kids out and you don't know if you're wrong.
Get out, kid, take your costume, pack your bag, and get the hell out. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Get out.
Well, I think
You wrong.
I will say this. As a bonus mom, you gotta have some type of patience.
Mm-hmm.
No, it wasn't with the child. That's the whole thing. Me and the child is cool. We get along good, but you're not going to disrespect me. You're not. If I'm sitting here cooking and feeding your child, and I'm doing everything, and I'm buying clothes, and I'm being a parent figure to your child, as long as you're not going to tell me your child, because you and your child, get the hell out. That's how I say. Once you say, "Oh, not my child," that's a wrap. Ain't no coming back from that. Like, "Oh, it's your child." Okay. Come here, your child. What's your there you go the door. Meet your father. Go on outside. Your father's gonna be right behind you, gathering your stuff. Go on and get on out. No, I love you too. You ain't nothing against you. We here, but you're gonna be here on the other side of my door. Now you get your shit and get out and get out. And I kicks him out. It's been 3 years. I haven't kicked nobody out.
Not it's a good thing that you haven't kicked nobody out in 3 years.
No, I've been on a spiritual journey, and I'm telling you, I've been like becoming namaste when I had stepped into, and I realized that I'm clairvoyant and clairaudient and psychic, and I wasn't really hearing things and seeing things. Like,
Mace, I don't think you could have kicked somebody out there. Where was they gonna go?
Wait, hold up. Can y'all hold the conversation for me right quick? I need to do something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mace, you said you kicked nobody out in 3 years?
3 years. I've been like on my spiritual journey. Like I really have been coming.
Oh, it was ready to rampant. You couldn't kick them out if you wanted to.
No, because it's like I don't like certain things, because just as I'm very nice, like I'm so nice, and I'm just as I'm nice, I can be just as mean. But I've learned to accept it, like to step into
Yeah, that's the Gemini in you, we know.
Yeah, I learned to accept it, but I'm overall nice. Just don't mess with me. Like
Gemini and Pisces are the same in that regard. We can be nice as hell, but once you get on our bad side, baby, yes, it's Mr. Postman.
I will go with that because there is two fishes, and then there's the Gemini's two people, and then I'm going out and say my scale is the same way. Like I'm the Libra, and I have a scale, and if you put my scale,
don't tilt the scale, don't tilt the scale.
Yeah, but you're air sign too. Like we blow with the wind. It's like what we are like mirrors.
Yeah, we're air. We're
mirrors. We're gonna react the way you react. Like we're gonna treat you the way you treat us. You be funny, I'm gonna be funnier. You understand? Like I'm gonna.
But it's funny, like Thick Girl said, I birthed my oldest and my youngest are born on the same day, March 1st. They're both Pisces, and they really twin, and they don't even have the same fathers. And it's so funny that they are so much alike. So they are so much alike, and they're like I said, their fathers are different, but they're 18 years apart. I call them my wonder twins for that reason, because they twinned 18 years apart. Like I'm the oldest in 92, and I have my youngest at 2010, and that's 18 years in between the two of them. So I said
they are sweethearts until you get them back, man.
Yeah,
they are the best people.
I love anybody.
Your grandma's a Pisces, yes.
Yeah,
but my husband's a Gemini as well, but he's a quiet, like he's like.
Oh, how did that work out?
And introverts, like, because I could be quiet at times and loud at others. My dominant personality comes through more, and he's more subtle and laid back. He won't say much.
Baby, y'all had to be different, because baby, two of y'all look the same Gemini with the same thing. Oh hell no, that
And our daughter, my son, I don't even know how my son take it. His little Virgo self, he like he in the house.
Baby, y'all ready to burn the house down if y'all was the same. If both of y'all was I was back.
All three of us, my husband, my daughter, and myself.
Wait, September Virgo or August?
September.
Very crazy.
September.
Yeah, emotional as hell.
Emotional.
And when them emotions start going, oh my God, y'all.
Very emotional, like coming up, and now he's right. Like, but he's really quiet. Like my son is extra quiet. So I be like, I hope you're not a SK, cause you a little quiet with them glasses on. They go.
You know what? You get on my nerves. You get on my nerves.
Don't walk in my bedroom in the middle of the day, sir.
You ain't ready for that. What's that?
Yeah. Oh my God! Why I can't hear anybody?
He can hear you.
We can hear you.
My speakers, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Hear you.
Like I need y'all to let me know if y'all can hear me or not.
No, I'd be scared. My son come in my room with them glasses. And the glasses
Don't play with him.
Oh my God, he loves those Dharma glasses.
Don't play with him.
So listen. Because I was even providing receipts.
Okay.
So I called my baby daddy. I'm like, what you doing? He was like, I'm Ubering. I was like, oh, okay. Well, listen, I want to send you this link so you can let people know how it was with me as a bonus mom. Da, da, da. He was like, I'm telling you I'm Ubering. I was like,
and?
What does that
have to do with me?
But that's good because the mother allows you.
Nola, you want us to get on live with your baby father to find out how much of an honest mom you are when we know that your baby
we already know exactly, California Cutie. Don't nobody else know about being me and you know. We done seen the pictures. We done heard the story.
Her baby is at LSU.
Exactly. She took her down there. She give her money every month. She sent her with a freezer full of food. She went to the prom, the homecoming. She had a T-shirt on that said "Bonus Mom, Bonus Daughter." I mean, what else do we need to know?
Hold on.
If nobody else don't know, me and California Cutie know. You ain't have to prove nothing to nobody.
But you know what? Nola,
let Reggie talk. Let cousin talk real quick.
I know too. And just recently, she sent her cash out money, and she told her, "Now I'm sending you this, but I know you've been partying because they didn't win the game." And I think she had better made it to class on time. She ain't on time. Okay, listen. To be on time is to be extra early. To be on time is to be late. And if you show up anytime after that, don't come at all. We know how great of a bonus mom you are.
Yes, that's why I said that's something that I really admire about you, Nola, that you have that heart, and that the mother allowed you to be in the daughter's life, because sometimes it's up to the mother, the mother of the child.
No, so let me tell you, her mama was the type of mama that's like, if you say you need this done, we gonna get it done. But she's not the type that's gonna go sit in meetings, bake cupcakes, and do that. Like that was always my thing because
that's me. I'm the PTA mom. I'm bringing cupcakes.
Because with me, my mom was literally like, "We gonna write a check." Like when I was the queen, right? I was the queen when I graduated kindergarten. My mama literally walked in there the last day of it, and she said, "What's the highest number that you have?" And they told her what it was, and my mama wrote a check. For it. Meanwhile, like I literally wanted to grind for it and da 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 da.
Yeah.
So I became listen, it was never nothing that I wanted to do. I had furs as a baby. Like I can't sit up here and tell nobody I had the Woe Poets B story. I had furs as a baby. My grandfather is a retired state representative with the state of Louisiana, like you know what I'm saying? Like I can't sit up here and act like that was my story. Being poor and this struggle, like the struggle life wasn't my story. It just wasn't. And I don't ever want to pretend that was my story. But what I will say is my story is mine. And growing up middle class, I still had issues that I faced. I still faced depression as a teenager. I still wanted to kill myself as a teenager. I still went through being touched on by somebody in my family. You know what I'm saying? Like I still went through all of that. Like we wasn't
We
broke.
all come from different walks of life.
You know what I'm saying? Like we
challenges.
wasn't broke, but I still experienced things through, you know what I'm saying, through life. And you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, we all have challenges.
This is why on Friday, starting this Friday, tomorrow. So if I have any of my members in the chat, I'm gonna start doing story times.
Well, I gotta come up because I got some stories to tell, child.
Oh, child. Well,
I've been around. I got some Def Jam stories. I got
some story times just so my members of my channel can get to know
party with
me personally, because I feel like if you get to know me personally, you'll get to see why I look at certain situations that we are watching on our TV screens unfold. I feel like you'll fully understand this. Like, okay, so here's a story time that I'm gonna give y'all for free.
Baby, California TV having a good story.
Here's a story time.
I'm gonna drop down in the comments.
Hey girl, don't do them like that. Don't do them. Let Nola and Mace do their story.
I'm listening. I'm ready to listen. I'm just saying you be having some good stories.
I just play.
Good night, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Good night, everybody.
Night, sis. It's time for hubby to go to work.
Yeah, I'm about to go in the comments. I'll see him off to work.
So
night, sis.
Good night.
Here's my sweet baby cakes.
Oh, you got me to come on camera. Hey, Nee.
Hey, cousin.
That's the one that look like daddy.
This the one that look like daddy. So this is the.
I know my niece.
So my cousin don't appreciate you saying that.
So my kids are. I call my
niece, you disappearing.
Ours. So she is the yours. Our oldest is the mine's because she look like me, and the ours is our son. But y'all see my cake, my baby here. So when y'all see cakes,
I know my niece when I see her.
This is who I'm talking about. So before I get into the story time, I want y'all to know. So cakes, we had high school signing last week.
Yay!
And I told YouTube, I told my family of YouTube that I discussed things with.
Yes, niece, congratulations.
Her first choice of high school, which was Bel Air High School. So she about to be the Fresh Princess of Bel Air.
Please don't say
that. That's Ashley. Yeah. Your new name gonna be Ashley.
That's Ashley Davis.
Her name is about to be the Fresh Princess of Bel Air.
No.
Oh, they don't want me to say that, but I just felt like it's so cool. But anyway, you can move.
Okay, but you don't have to push me.
Don't do her. Don't do her.
Don't you treat my cousin like that, Mom?
What?
Don't you treat my cousin like she's
your
a
butt?
soybean burger?
Your butt is not growing; it's still flat.
Okay, you used to be dope skinnier than me.
But I still had that ass.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
We've seen the pictures.
Tell her again, niece. Tell her again.
Who say your mama got that ass?
Okay, you do now.
Baby, my boys be mad as hell. Who mother is that with the big butt?
She was skinny when she was pregnant with you. She was like this milk and then just big old. Wow.
When I was pregnant with him, I ain't had nobody. I just had a belly. But anyway,
I come here to talk about I'm thirsty.
Well, girl, get you something to drink, girl.
Tea in there.
She always want me to buy something. That's what it is. Something.
Where's Minnie you at?
Huh?
Where is Minnie you?
Where's Minnie me at? Where is it to sleep?
In her room in the dark.
She probably sleep.
And nephew, did your mama tell you I had your shirts on my channel the other night?
Huh?
Did you tell my nephew I had the shirts on my channel the other night, telling the people to buy them?
Oh, Prosperity had your website stuff.
I left it up there too.
So let me talk about that too.
The coolers. Its name is his clothing line is Coolers. KOLLERZ.
No, it's 2 L. I mean 2 O's, not 2 L's. Excuse me. Cause I ain't gotta ask them people when I do it taking a look, but I want to know if it's okay to do, his businesses and taking a look as well?
Yes, I wanted you to do it. That's why I sent the link.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you some images of my phone.
So I am going to
But just know, nephew, I had you up first, even before your mama. Don't worry about it, though.
That's
Because
so
I'm the
mean.
best auntie in the world.
You know what? Okay. That's okay, Prosperity. You be the best auntie in the world. Period. I can't knock the hustle. Period.
Or he's gonna die.
Child, I'm about to start. Oh, these lights is hot.
Run back here in his house.
And my hand is itching.
He's been ripping
Hopefully it's some money and not mail.
You said who?
Hopefully it's some money and not mail. Mail, like mail you come in the mail that comes in, that the postman would
The
deliver.
thing that needs to come in the mail is my food stamp card. That's what needs to come in the mail. I'll be looking for that.
But maybe that's the food, that's the mail and the money.
Ooh, maybe. I want to go grocery shopping. Like I'm some of these people who be wasting money, but I'm not gonna waste no money.
send me.
Yeah, I don't want to see you in there molesting no damn salmon or nothing like these stupid
That's
ass.
never gonna happen. You get that out your mind right now. Never gonna happen.
What's this?
Don't be putting no damn macaroni and cheese in the sink and making it.
That's stuff for the camera.
I'm black. I don't do that.
Cause tonight will be the night that I'm for you.
What, nephew?
Girl, he be tripping. Don't play no mind.
It's something on TikTok. Cause tonight will be the night that I'm
He said if they ain't hear me the first time, they gonna hear me this time.
Girl, he work on my nerves.
Don't do him. You always gotta go too far with it. You always gotta go too far with it.
I don't give a damn.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I thought you wanted to
You ain't got to.
You know I don't give.
Y'all, guess what my son gonna tell me today? Guess what your virtual nephew gonna tell me today? He had to walk. He had to take his friend home. I'm like, what happened? Was they fighting? What you was walking them home? This little bit gonna tell me. No, it's not a him. It's a her. Who you taking home? Like you driving or something? Like you got a car or something? You only sit. You just turned 16, little boy.
He walked her home. Don't
Told him I had to take her home. You ain't had to do a damn thing.
But why you feel some type of way is my thing.
Because I don't like these little girls. They trying to take my son. No,
take him where?
Girl.
From me. He's the baby. I don't need no more little heifers coming up telling me they think they somebody girl. Oh, I can't wait till nephew do it. Cause you was married a month ago? Mm-hmm. I remember the conversation. Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
Ain't nobody tell you be telling all the business. Shut up. How I shut this now?
What?
I'm trying to say your website.
Mom, it's literally right there.
All right.
You got the cute designs, nephew. You designed them yourself?
Yeah. Well, some of them were me. Some of them were my dad.
All right.
The one that say Holt on it, nephew?
All right.
That's the one that my dad made.
So this is my son's website. I dropped the link in the chat. Most of the designs are done by him. This is his brand. He call it Coolers for short, KRZ. I just want anybody to know who ordered this. He designed it himself.
Some of it with my father.
Some of it with his dad. However, the company name, everything goes to him, and any money and proceeds from anything that you order is put up an account to him. Some released at 18, some released at 21, some released at 30. They put it on how financially responsible he is, but all proceeds go to him. And he designed all of this.
Not all of it.
Not all of it, but most of it by himself. So you got teddy bear, you got the little
hello, nephew.
some
book
hats,
Where the book bag go?
I was trying to find the book bag, girl.
Mom, there's a page 2.
Where's the page 2, son? I can't see nothing. I've been drinking. This is probably not the time for me to be on advertisement.
Oh, I ain't see the baby shirt last time. He ain't had the teddy bear either then.
Yeah, we just added the teddy bear. That's the book said.
Yeah, he got it in white too, y'all. Okay, nephew. Ooh, go back up. Go back down. Yeah, go again. One more. Go. Go again. That one right there, the third one. That is so cute.
Yeah, my dad made that one. Mom, if you could show an image I saw you that I sent you.
No, I'm not showing nothing if it's not put on the merchandise, son. Because I bet it can show this. What do you want me to show? Y'all know I am technologically challenging. Y'all just want to find a way to embarrass me.
What did you talk about, nephew? Tell us. You could tell us.
I wanted to show this one. I want you to show this one.
But it's not on nothing. Son, you know what? I can't.
Don't do it.
Mom, it's going to get put on.
Yeah, it's going to get put. When it get put, I drop the link so you can go ahead and buy it. So if you guys support, that link is in the chat. All money goes to him. He cannot touch it until he's grown. But I will not touch it. I will not receive from it. I will not nothing. It all goes to him to pay towards
college.
Whatever you want to know, and not towards college because I get money taken out of my check every month to make sure they don't have to take out
and use his money
and loans. So
not to pay for college.
Yeah, so whatever he want to do when he gets to the age that he's grown, but all money go to an account for him. All designs were done by him. So the link is in the chat if you guys want to support. I truly appreciate you guys for it. And I thank you all. You all have a good night. We love you. Bye-bye.
Night.
Mm-hmm.